What's up, YouTube? New York Comic Con. Comics coming to you right now. Been waiting for a long time for these books. Finally got them a while back, but you guys probably know that I did a lot of video. I did an unboxing videos for these, and the audio was just all messed up on it. No audio, actually, zero. So I had to fix all that for a bunch of videos. I had to redo them, and now I'm finally getting back to showing the comics I had graded at the New York Comic Con, a bunch of signature series, and just regular books I had, and just regular Blue Label books. But I got them back. It took a good 4 months to get them back. Really, I just got email saying that my Rhode Island Comic Con, just got an email today, that the last of my books I have with CBCS from the Rhode Island Con are being shipped back to me now. So they should be hopefully shipped by Monday, because I don't think they're going to be shipped out today. They send an email. Usually it takes a couple of days for them actually to ship them to me. So I should have them back next week, though, hopefully. So that's the last of the books. There's only probably about 10 or 12 books. They're all Linzer stuff, I believe. Signatures books. But yeah, I'm going to chill out with CBCS for a while until they fix some things with turnaround times. And I mean, I really like CBCS, and I really want to support them and everything like that. Because I like the guys, people who work there, and I've had good experiences. But the turnaround times right now are just too much. I mean, just too much. And I can get them done a lot faster. I might pay a little bit more money with CGC, but I don't know. We'll see what happens by the time Boston Con comes around and stuff like that. Though I'll probably end up going with CBCS anyway. Just because hopefully by then they'll have some things fixed, you know? Enough about that. Still like CBCS, but I do want to get some magazine graded books. I have a lot of magazine sized books I want to get graded that I've been waiting on CBCS for years now. They keep, I just don't think it's going to happen with them. They keep talking about it, and they've talked about it in a way, saying, "Oh, well, we're going to do it." I don't understand why it's such a big deal to get the molds for a. I know it costs a lot of money, but I mean, the number of books they get done, I don't know. I just don't understand. Whatever. I'm going to get a bunch of my magazine books done finally, and just go with CGC for them. But yeah, so let's just get started. These are all my Blue Label books I had done. These are more my Silver Age books, unsigned stuff. I just want to grade it. Some of my early Spiderman stuff, things like that. So this is number 9 of Amazing Spiderman 3.0. Got this at the Northeast Comic Con a couple years ago. I was happy to get it. I got it pretty cheap, like 100 and something bucks. So first Electro. This is my second copy of All-Star Western number 10, first Joni Hex, and the other copy I have is horrible. I really thought this might be a little bit higher, but I'm happy with the grade. I'm fine with it. I don't need to go any higher than a 4.5, I don't think. Of course, if I ever see a really nice copy for an extremely good price, I will end up buying it, but I'm not looking to spend hundreds of dollars on another copy, This is my issue number 13 of Amazing Spider-Man, first Mysterio. It's Mysterio. Oh my god. Mysterio. Quentin Beck. Number 13. 3.5. Pretty good. Happy with that. This one I'm actually pretty happy with the grade because I know this book has some issues. Not a perfect book at all. And I knew when I bought it, and I didn't pay a lot for it. Amazing Spider-Man number 6, first appearance and origin of Lizard. 2.5. Very happy with that grade, actually. One staple added. There was I didn't add a staple. The staple had been there for a long time. It was added a long time ago. You can't see it in here. It's on the inside, actually. But yeah, the cover was detached. On one of the top or bottom, I can't remember. This one here, I'm very happy with the grade. I do have to get another copy of. I'll show you. This is my 182 Hawk, Grable Hawk, part of the trio of the Wolverine series. 6.5, very happy with that. My 181's a 7.0. I'm fine with the 6.5 on this. My 180, unfortunately, I do have a copy, but I wasn't paying attention to when I bid on it. It went for a great price, and I was so excited, and then I get it, and I opened it up, and Marvel stamp is missing. I went back and looked, and it's actually in the description. And that wasn't in the title, which I think something major like should be put in the title, but I think, of course they're going to put it in the description, so how many people, hoping to catch someone like me, a fool that just gets excited and doesn't look at the full description of the book. So unfortunately, I do want to buy another copy of that. Journey into Mystery 103. I believe I got this one for Mercenaut. I don't know. I did buy one off him. Is that the one I bought off you, Mercenaut? If you watch, I know sometimes he watches my videos. I don't know if he's watched one in a while, but I know that little star there. I do have, I think, 3 copies of that now, though, so. It's the first appearance of the Chantress and Executioner. Here goes Amazing Spider-Man 46, 4.0, and that one's going to be sold. Because I also had the other one graded I had, the 6.0. First appearance of the Shocker. So the other one's going to be sold. And yes, I am going to be selling books, just not right this second. I'm still organizing some things. As I said, I'm organizing a lot of my comic books, putting it in by publisher first, and I have like 16,000 books to do that too. And then after putting in publisher, I'll probably start with like the independent stuff, and I'll go through them and put them in alphabetical order, and then figure out what a lot of modern stuff is going to be going. I'm probably going to do it in runs, like sets or complete things. So I have a lot of that, and I'll just sell them as lots or whatever on eBay probably, or whatever. I'll sell them somewhere, maybe to a dealer or something too, some of the random stuff. Okay, this is my Fantastic Four 13, first appearance of the Watcher. I love this book. First appearance and origin of the Red Ghost and his Super Apes. 3.0, pretty good. I'm happy with that grade. I got this one. I don't remember I got some of these books, but some of them I had for a while. This is my Green Lantern number 7, which I did buy at the Boston Con. And I paid a good price for it, so I think I paid like $150, right around there. I can't remember, but it's a 3.0. Now, if you see, the reason I got a 3.0, because it's pretty nice looking. It should be up in the 5 range, I would say, 4.55 range, but it's the tape. Just really bring it down. And there's no reason for that tape to be there. The book is not, staples aren't loose. Staples are really nice and firm. The spine is actually pretty nice. But and the reason is probably because someone put the tape on there. But there's a little stain on the back. But way back in the day, someone must have just said, you know what, I like this book, let me put a piece of tape on the spine so it doesn't get ruined. It just drives me crazy, stuff like that. And whatever. I do have to get another copy of this one here, graded. I do have, I think, 2 more copies of this. I thought this was going to be nicer than it is, but I don't know. I have to look. I still have to look at some of these notes. But this is my Amazing Spider-Man 361. It came back at a 9.2. I actually found recently. I found a box of books. My mom had found. Not my mom, but her boyfriend or whatever. Yeah, boyfriend, I guess he is. Found in the basement of my mom's house and gave him back to me or whatever. He found him somewhere. And I had the set of this from when I was a kid. It's not the only thing in the box that was really worth anything. Actually, there was a old Tales to Astonish book in there, but it was horrible condition. The covers were just detached and separated. Now this one here is my Crime Suspense Stories number 20. Of course, the Hangman, that iconic Hangman cover there. It does have the grease pen on there, but I was told recently that they don't count that, and when they grade it, they just act like it's not there. That's what someone told. That's what I recently read or heard. I don't know if it's true. So someone who knows more about that, let me know if that's true. Because I heard it was so standard back then that they just don't use it. It's not. It doesn't downgrade a book anymore. But 3.0. But I kind of hate it. I mean, it's like back in the day when kids wrote their names on the books, like those goddamn Gonzalez brothers. I don't know if you know who the Gonzalez brothers are, but I have tons of books with their names on it. I just bought a bunch of books off eBay, and it had all these Gonzalez, really cheap Batman stuff like that. But they kept all of them say Gonzalez brothers on it, and if I ever find those mofos, I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind. This is my Journey in Mystery 85. I bought this at the Rhode Island Comic Con. At the con, and I actually got it graded. No, I bought it at the con, and then I had it. Yeah, I bought this at the Rhode Island Con. I guess when the New York Con came up the year after, I had this sent into the New York Con. Yeah, I guess I had it for like a year almost. The first appearance of Loki, Journey in Mystery 85, 3.0. So it's the first appearance of Odin, Loki, Asgard, Heimdall, and Bifrost. This one I'm very happy with the grade because I really thought I was going to get like a 0.5 on this. But I was getting it graded anyway because of what it is. But I'm really happy with the grade, actually. I'll show you why. Action Comics number 252. First appearance of Supergirl. Kara Zor-El and Metallo, whatever. So, I mean, the covers actually looks pretty nice. It's pretty nice. The reason is this. The coupon, it says it right there. Mail this coupon now. And someone took it literally. And mailed that coupon now. So I'm very happy with the 1.5 because I didn't know how much that big chopped out coupon was really going to affect it. This one I was really, I don't know, I'm happy with the grade. Walking Dead 171. This is the first appearance of Princess Juanita Sanchez. And all copies manufactured with first 7 pages of issue 172. And this is the Felici pink variant. So it has a pink label down the pink signature down the bottom rather than the blue. Came back in 9.6. The reason is because there's a little messed up in the corner down here, but it was right. It was in the bag and board when I got it actually, and it was on the day it came out. I think it was part of the printing process that's happened, production process, whatever. I've had this one for a long time. Supergirl's Girlfriend, Lois Lane, number 70. First Silver Age Catwoman, 3.5. I'll never own the first appearance of Catwoman, so I'll never have that kind of money. And I am okay with not having that kind of money. I know I would really like that kind of money. But now, okay, I think we're going to get into the signature books now. So let me put away all these blue labels. And we will get into the signature series stuff. Which, most of these are J. Scott Campbell. Not everything, but a lot of them are. So let me just get started with these. Shrug number 2. J. Scott Campbell, 9.8. Aspen Comics. Pretty nice. I'm not happy with this grade. Not really. Happy to have it, but I just don't understand why, because I look at it and it looks perfect to me. Red Sonja number 1. Unfortunately, I didn't have Amy Wu sign it, because I had it done at New York Comic Con. Some of these books I had Amy Wu sign at the Boston Con, and then I brought them to New York Con to have Campbell sign. But unfortunately, some of them I didn't have with me at the time at the Boston Con, so I brought them to New York Con because Amy Wu was going to be there. Amy Chu, I'm sorry, not Wu. Amy Chu was going to be there, but she wasn't there on Sunday when I went, so some of them don't have her signed on, but it has Campbell. 9.4 though. And I look at that book and I don't understand why. I mean, this one's better. This is a Red Sonja number 2. This is actually signed by Amy Chu and Campbell. 9.6 though. these other books that get the 9.8, some of them I handled pretty much, and the other ones, these Virgin covers, I bag and board. Never took them out of the bag and board until I had them signed. So I mean, these came in a, how Aspen ships sometimes, but they came at 9.8s. That one, Journey number 2. Oh, and this one's pretty cool, awesome art. However, I paid more. I got a lot of these where like they had this warehouse sale. They were like $10 a piece or something. So I bought a bunch of them. And also at the time, if you bought like over $100, you got a special appreciation cover, which I do have. I'll show that later when I come to it. But this is actually the other cover. I paid like $60 for this one. I want to say, oh no, I think I got it for like 30 something bucks. It was originally 60 something bucks. I got it for like 50% off. But it's the other. It's a regular cover of that. But this is the Rups World, whatever the hell it is. Rups World Virgin exclusive, and that is so much nicer than the other one. I just love the color in that one, Virgin, of course. So both signed by J. Scott Campbell. Yeah. And then this is Betty Page number 1. This is the Virgin cover, Dave Stevens homage cover, and it's signed by Terry Dotson. 9.8, pretty good. Yeah, we get into some of the a little bit older J. Scott Campbell stuff. Amazing Spider-Man 606. This is signed by Campbell and Delgato. 9.8, and I paid $1 for that book. $1. I bought it at a mall near me, in a collectible store that opened up that had a bunch of comic books. They didn't know what they had. Got a lot of good deals that day. Bought a stack of books. I ran out of that store like giddy like a schoolgirl. And where is the other one? Here it is. And then I got the other one, which unfortunately is a little bit. I still paid $1 for this. This is 607. Signed by the same two, Campbell and Delgato. That's a 9.6. So that's not a bad set to have. A 9.6 and a 9.8 also. So. This is Punisher number 1. I bought this off of Evan Lahey. Alex Maleev signed it. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but 9.6. Then this is one of the ones I had signed at both the Boston Con and then later at the New York Con. I bought this at the con, right at the end of the con on Sunday, because Clay Mann was there and I wanted him to sign something. And I saw this up on the wall and I didn't have it actually. So this is Harley Quinn number 1. This is the second printing. And Clay Mann did the cover, so I had him sign it. And I also had Chad Hardin sign it at the New York Con because he canceled the Boston Con, just like J. Scott Campbell did that year. Hopefully he'll be there this year because he's supposed to come back the second year. This year. He's supposed to come back. He said at the time he canceled. And also Joe Hill is supposed to be there, but he canceled too, that mofo. So yeah, so it was good to get that, 9.6, I'm happy with that. And this is Red Sonja number 3. This is one of the other ones, the Virgin covers I didn't have signed by Amy Chu, because she wasn't at the New York Con when I went. I wish I had them being at the Boston Con at the time, but I didn't have all the Virgin covers at that time. Let me just put 2 more books in this box. And then I'll move on to I'll probably do a second video of the next box I have of graded books. But this is Red Sonja 0, and this is the only, this one's signed by Amy Chu and also J. Scott Campbell. This is the 1 in 100 cover. It's not a Virgin, but it actually the only 9.8 I got from, I think, Red Sonja. So, unfortunately it's not one of the Virgin covers, so, oh well. Let me get these last couple in here. And the last book. Very happy with the grade because I paid like $200 for this book, and it was worth way a lot more than that. And it's worth more than that right now, even with the grade. It's not a perfect 9.8, but it came back at 9.6. But I'm very happy with it. Unfortunately, Amanda Conner and Jimmy Palmiotti weren't at either of the cons this year that I went to, Boston Con or the New York Con, which they usually are at. This is the first year they weren't at the Boston Con since I've been going. But I was able to get Adam Hughes and Chad Hardin to sign this. So if you guys can figure that out real quick, give you a second. Seconds up. And survey says the comic is Harley Quinn #1. The Adam Hughes cover. I was so happy to get this because I missed out on it when it came out first. This book is just crazy money. Hundreds of dollars. I got it for $200, which is a lot better, I think. A raw copy at the time was going for like $300 and some dollars. I think graded copies of this are $400 or $500. But I haven't looked in a while though. But 9.6 signed by Adam Hughes and Chad Hardin's pretty good. So yeah, guys. So I am going to do a second video so you guys can break it up and watch it when you want. So yeah, guys. Thanks for watching this one, and stay tuned for the next one. Okay, bye.